Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Canadian Brick Builders, episode 265. Sorry, I forgot to set that up on the screen. um, yeah, that works. Hold on, I have to cough. I also forgot to clear my throat before I started talking. Welcome, anybody watching. It's me, myself, and I. Others will join, I hope. Matt's message saying that they were out for dinner tonight, and we're running a little late. I'm assuming we might get some David action. That did not sound right, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens as the night goes on. There is lots of news. Like I didn't count the tabs, but there's lots of news because a whole bunch of sets got dropped. The images here on the picture are only like a small percentile. I ran out of space before I ran out of news articles to pick an image from and drop it in. So, you know, we're going to have a lot of perusing of sets tonight. So I hope other people come to help out perusing because I might miss some things. There may be some looking at new parts. I know there's a few parts that have been introduced in this next wave. Some questionable sets. The bike there, I mean, I'm still not 100% sure about. I mean, I can understand bikes, like a mountain bike style, or I guess a race bike in that case. But I don't know. I'm wondering how much a larger scale Lego riding cycle set would have interest. I mean, it's cool looking things, got some interesting parts in it. Might be interesting to get a few of those parts myself, but not the actual set, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of an interesting one for sure. So, I have been busy this week pulling parts I've been busy this week. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. No, I've been busy this week grabbing. Sorry, I just realized I didn't refresh this page, and I had added a new image. Working on the my layout a bit, which is awesome. Okay, apparently let's go that way. There we go, little tiny me in the corner. I took a quick shot. I got all my Duplo bricks in. So I was able to build all the pillars and basically worked out how it would look. I took a picture quickly, so it's not that very good quality, I guess. It's a little darker than I'd want, but that door is dark gray, gray wall behind blue pillars. And that will extend up. Looks like I need a little bit more height. It will extend up to the level of the base plates above and hopefully be some supporting, or hopefully support some of this load. I'm questioning that as I'm building because over here there will be track segments extending out over top of this lower level and stuff. So that area is going to be quite heavy. I have a few ideas of how to get around that that I'm going to be puzzling through. Yeah, so lots of uhs going on here. No drinking games, please. But yeah, I've been working on that. I also I got a piece in this week, which I can pull out here with my Duplo bricks. Actually, the next picture actually shows it better. Sorry for the noise because that's right by the speaker. I apologize for that. One person, yeah, this piece here, which is like an inverted piece that's hollow on the back, kind of like the old 75-degree inverted slopes, but it's about a 53, I think, degree. And I was trying to replace these yellow pieces with these dark gray ones. And as soon as I started looking at it, I realized the math probably wasn't going to work out. And I didn't really go beyond that because the angles are just, they're not quite what I was hoping for. These are flush against each other. It was a guess. I mean, I took the two pieces and put them on top of each other in Studio to maybe simulate this as well, and it looked a little closer. So you know, I might still try and put them in. I don't have an issue with these. It's just I need to buy 3 more of them, and the current going price on these ones is about $2 to $3. Um, they're used, obviously, and while I'm not averse to spending that money, I'd rather, like, I thought this might be another solution. Uh, so yeah, it's and I mean, this angle is perfect. Like, it is the exact angle. If I go anything shallower or deeper, it's just not going to line up properly. So kind of stuck with these pieces, I think, until Lego comes out with something different. This is 45 degree. This is about, I think this is about, I'm trying to remember what it was now. I think it's 55 or 53, and these are like 47 or something. So I can't remember. I'd have to look up the math. We were looking at it a while ago, but yeah. So I also, a tulip update. My tulips are growing. Looks like this one's getting a little eaten here, maybe. I don't know. Looks like it's missing some leaves. There's no bud on that one. The one on the other side of the tree is also quite short. I need to weed my. You can see a bunch of weeds growing in here. I need to work on that too. But the tulips have already started blooming further south. And I've seen tulips in my neighborhood already, but these ones, I think they were probably a little slower growing because they were new bulbs. That's my theory. Oh, that picture I can delete. I realized that there's 2 different styles now of these pieces. And I had an order. I had them listed separately in my store, but I had a miscount. I had 10 of these ones and 8 of these ones, and it turned out I had 10 of these ones and 8 of these. So I had enough to fill the order, but I had to basically adjust my inventory, which isn't a big deal. Oh, there's another shot of my progress. It looks a lot better with the gray brick on it. And there's my Duplo brick coming in, and the other part that I had shown a few moments ago. And yeah, I literally started working on this the day before, and I was working on the pathway underneath here, and I was like, oh, it'd be nice if these Duplo bricks came in, and I was expecting them by about Friday, and they came in on Monday morning. So it was like, awesome. I was happy. So any more pictures? Oh, and I built Soundwave over the weekend, and I opened up the book, or opened up the box, and this book was nicely curled inside. The sticker sheet was curled. I mean, it was okay. None of the stickers were damaged, but the corner of the book is a little bit. Excuse me. So this was one of those, nice job, Lego, do better. And I think we saw that last week. So yeah, I've been busy building. This week I've been. We don't need to see that stuff yet. This week I have been. Let's switch these around here. There we go. This week I've been, or the past day, I've been pulling parts to build 2 more curved sections of track. I'm down to, what am I down to? Let's see if do I have a summary here? I've pulled a good portion of them, but I have got, I don't know if this is going to show it. Let me just check something here. Wanted list. 40 items. I have 39%. Well, there were 124 different items. 84 of them I've completed. I've got the parts for, and I've got 40 left in a wish list on Bricklink that I'm not quite there quantity-wise. I need 90 of these. I only have 35, and I need another few. Oh crap! I did it again. Let's go back to this view. There we go. Zoom in a bit. I need 90 of these and 90 of those, and I've got 35 and 31. A bunch of blue pieces. I haven't pulled. Actually, I have pulled all the blue pieces. These 2 I need like 200 plus, so I might just buy them new because I need 200 plus just for 2 corners, and I'm going to need a lot more of those. So I might grab 1,000 of each or something if the prices are decent. Some dark gray plates that I'm just running low on. I got those ones on order. The grill plates, just random dark gray parts, and then this list is all white parts, which I just haven't pulled yet. But there's a few parts at the end, that I still need. Like I said, I need 3 more of these guys. And funny thing is that the yellow headlight brick, I bought Pick-a-Brick cups years ago, like when Pick-a-Brick first became available in the stores. They had yellow 1x2 or 1x1 headlight bricks on the wall, and I grabbed 2 or 3 cups of them because I'm like, oh, these are handy, and this was a cool part to have. And so I had a big gallon Ziploc bag full, and they're gone. I've gone through them over the years. I mean, my Royal York Hotel has a bunch of them in there. I've got a bunch, obviously, invested in my layout already. So I need to actually buy some more, and I never thought that would happen because I've always had some. So yeah, that's just one of the things that's that I'm working on. Slowly trying to get things built. I can kind of do a spin view right here. Just kind of see it is, it's getting there. I've got a couple of end pieces that, like the order I got today, had some 16 by 16 white base plates in it. So I got those today. So now I can start building these because I needed some. Which these are the end plates for the track. And once those are built, I have to do fixes on a few more. Oh, that was the other thing I was doing. A few of the bases, I have holes in the sides of them where the pins drop in. Let me just see if I have that picture still. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right one. That's not it. Where's that? Hold on. Sorry. Let me just close this. Oh, Control. Let's just pull this back up because I think I have a picture of it here. Pre-sorting. Sorry for this. More tulips growing. Oh, here. So each of my modules has these holes in them where the support pillars will be able to drop in. And some of them, this is one of them. This one has, actually this one's okay. This one has their 7 studs off. But I have a few that are 4 studs, so like the corners have 4 holes per side. Well, 3, and then the one on the end, and then another 3 over here. So I've got to rebuild a couple of those, just the outer edges. I thought I got them all, but I didn't. This one's also missing a few pieces, which I just got in today, which is good, so I can finish this one off. So yeah, there's still lots of things to do, but I'm getting close to having all the truck sections done, I think. Assuming I can order the pieces I need in the next few days. I have another order coming in tomorrow. It was nice. I order Monday, get it by Thursday. It's from Shop at Home. It's pretty good if it's a bestseller part. So, we can't complain about that. I mean, we could, but no one's going to listen to us complain. Did I close? I think I closed the chat image. Silly me. Google Drive. I use Google Drive. There you go. You just learned something about me. 265. There we go. Anyway, so now I've just closed my window that I was using to talk. I didn't close. No, I'm still streaming. There it is. I lost this window that I'm presenting in. So apologies. I'm a little scatterbrained. 3 people watching. Hello, hello. So yeah, I've been busy doing some building this week, which has been nice. Not as much as I want, but it's only 3 days into the week, and I should be around this weekend, I think. So that's good. The question is, will I have parts by the end of this week to build with? We'll see. This week I might actually start building the lower area, or planning the lower area landing or cargo area, and trying to figure out how to support the walls. That's going to be a big one. Trying to figure out how to support the upper level and make it strong enough so it'll work. I'm not sure how that's going to work. That might be a challenge. We'll see. Because I'm using the let me just view this one. I just gotta wait for it to load. There we go. And I'll get rid of the stuff around it. Gotta love Studio. My computer's a little slow because I have 100 browser windows open. Not 100, but I have some browser windows open. Expand building palette, hide all panels, Control / there we go. So yeah, you can see that the lower bars are going to basically hold up the upper level, and I still haven't finished the landing pads on the upper level. I haven't designed the landing pads at the bottom. I don't even have a place really to put this this lift yet. It's all just be in the planning. Usually I just got to zoom in on this guy now. Move that guy over here for now. Usually I try and pre-plan it here in Studio just so I have better counts of parts. This has been a little bit of an annoyance here because the way the pillars ran, if you'd seen from the previous picture, let's go back to the front and zoom up. Come on. The one I just took. The natural straight piece, to me, this is the perfect place for an entrance because it's got a natural flat piece. It looked like it would work better there. And by it would work better there, meaning that I could put a pathway in here. But the problem with that has been that Studio, that these wall structures are not lining up as well as I'd like. Now, as I'm saying this, I'm noticing that this one here looks a little better, but it's not quite in line. Like, it would be nice if I could get, you know, this to be perfectly centered with these ribs. Whoops, sorry, Control Z. With the right spacing, right? Because this spacing here is probably a little bit bigger than this spacing, and this one's too small. So I was just trying to figure out the best way to do it, the best way to put a door. And this door leads to nowhere. It's more just for show, just showing that there's maybe more cargo space in the back or whatever. So yeah, it's an ongoing procedure. I just ordered 100 panels for this back wall. Hopefully I have extra, because I'm thinking of doing this, the back wall, I'm thinking of putting panels on the upper level back wall as well, just to give it some privacy. So if I sit back there, I don't have people looking at me, and it's a little bit of an easier way to photograph. If this is all gray on the back, it might be a nicer shot. Now, also, I think David or someone had suggested that I, instead of putting the pillars up here, maybe put lighting up here, like spotlights or something, up here instead. And I might do that because like I said, I'm doing two corners. I'm building this corner here and this corner in the bottom. And to do that, I'm going to need 200 of each of the 2x2 blue slopes and inverted blue slopes, the 45-degree ones. And I only have this back wall design now. I don't even have this stuff up here. So I'm going to need a lot of them. And like I said, I'm not sure how structurally these will hold. I mean, technically they are triangular, they might hold, but there's no reinforcement on them either. So, I have concerns, and I won't really know until I know, and I'm going to have to put a bit of a Technic frame below the base plates, and I think the base plates above are going to have to be fairly light. I am, as I may have mentioned in the past, there's going to be a couple landing pads in this area up top on the top level, and I'm going to build like some tunnels, some support pillars to go up, so it looks like those pads can lower down to the ground, like that the ship can go underneath down to like a hanger in the bottom. So the imagination there, but that will also allow me to get more structure, so I have less of a distance to cross with beams and stuff. So hopefully that'll help hold the load, if you will. And I did just start working on figuring out the, this pad is going to end basically here. So I'm going to use some 8 long plates or 8 wide plates or base plates here, because the ramp will drop down. I've just used this piece as to demonstrate the ramp, because that piece isn't in Studio. This pad will probably be able to go a bit longer. But again, because the track's here, I can't make this one of those dropped like tunnel type pads. So I don't know. It's getting there. I'm inspired. I would like to build some kind of structure in here, like some kind of administration type buildings in here. And I don't know if I'm going to build that off the bottom wall down here or do that on the top wall up here or something. Not really sure. And lighting still has to be figured out. So I got lots of stuff to do and never enough time to do it. So, but so yeah, that's that. All right, I guess we should jump into the news. It's possible that the boys are not coming because they don't want to listen to the news because there's so much news. But let's get right into it. I'm going to go back to this view that we had. Hopefully everything's good. I don't see any action in chat. There's only 3 people watching though, so I totally understand. Not much to talk about, maybe. Yeah. So there are a few. Okay, and for the record, you can see how many tabs are on this screen. There are definitely a lot. I have just pulled all the images from Brickset, or all the set images from Brickset. I think they got them all. I don't know for sure. And there's 3 new elementary articles at the end. We might miss those, although they're talking about the May 11th release of new parts, which is going to be next Monday for the Bricks and Pieces. So they might be worth talking about. And I got a couple of Lego Ideas articles as well, right? Yeah, there's one I don't know. I might have a duplicate one here because I don't think I saw the Ninja. I'm just trying to look through the tabs here. There are a lot of them. I don't know that I saw the Legos announcement. Yeah, I don't think so. Brickset. Sorry. One of the earliest announcements was for the Chinese sets for this year, or a few Chinese inspired sets this year for one of the Moon Festival thingies. So yeah, I included that as well as a Brickset article or a Brick Fan article. So we'll look at that one probably early on. And I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, so I might have to pause to get myself a beverage every once in a while. All right, first up we have, make that a little bigger. We have the Lego Ideas updates for May 3rd. This was the last set of updates before they did the cutoff for the 4-month period of first 4-month period of 2026. And yeah, there was 96 projects that were that had hit 10K by this point. I'm not sure if that's the final number, but we have a modular pirate map by George Brickman, which is pretty interesting and cool. I actually like the look of this one. Not really sure what makes it modular. I guess it looks like these are all. Let's have a quick peek. Yeah, okay. So these are all, you can place them wherever you want type style pieces. That's kind of cool. Okay. We also have a Stegosaurus skeleton exhibition by Airbrick 95. The Lego separator, large scale tribute by Brick Aviator. This reminds me of a brick separator that Joey created who works at the Lego New York, Legoland New York location. Excuse me. He's a model builder, so there's some weird bits in here because I don't know what that little gap's supposed to be. I mean, this needs some refinement and stuff, but it's kind of an interesting idea. I don't know that I'd want to buy a big orange brick separator, especially since the scale looks a little off to me, but maybe I'm wrong. No, I was going to say the cross here. It looks like it's 2 wide here and 1 wide on this side, so it's kind of, yeah, anyway. There's Bookend Towers by Kuna 1990. Kind of cool because it's castle themed. Can't argue with that. Black Lotus by Juggles. The skeleton hand here as well. I don't know the reference, but I'm assuming there's some sort of reference for this that I'm just not getting. Classic Telephone by Brick Dangerous. Lots of gold on it. Again, I don't think Lego's going to make something like this. It's just not really. I mean, they might make a classic telephone, but I don't know if they're going to use it with this much, gold in it. Yeah. LNER Class A1 Flying Scotsman by Interbrick. It's a cool looking train. That's it for that. Okay, so Lego, there were 97 projects in total that qualified. There is an article on Brickset if you do want to see it. They do list off all 97 of them. So, if you want to entertain yourself, looks like the last one they get in that we didn't talk about, because we talked about these ones. The Rocket Legend playset. We didn't actually talk about this one. I guess that's Rocket Legend or Rocket League, sorry, is the game on one of the consoles. That one I could see them doing, because it's like a lot of vehicles-based things. It'd be easy for them to make. So yeah, those will go into judging. Those will be narrowed down by the Lego group. The second review stage is now started. Oh, there are actually. Oh, sorry. Hold on. So Lego's first idea, 2026 ideas review stage is now set. 97 projects qualified for it. We almost reached the century mark again, 100. But the deadline was just cut off a few days ago. There were actually 98 projects, but Sea Friends was removed with no explanation. The second 2026 review stage is underway. How many 97 projects do you think Lego will make into an official set? Remember, the second review stage, there were 146 projects and only 3 passed. So will the ratio go up? Who knows? But anyways, onward to something else. Okay, first Lego set that was announced just after our chat, or the next day after our chat, is the Chinese Festival Summer 2026 sets. A couple of these, there's a couple of them. So the first one here is the Prosperity Carp Leaping, 736 pieces, $59.99 US. Pretty low price point. Happy with that. Transparent blue, a couple of transparent blue of the large gears here, and I thought there were only 2 carps on this, but I did realize afterwards that there is a third carp here. So there is a little crank on the side. You turn and the wheel spins, so the carps kind of go through the water or through the gate in a round motion. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. And yeah, it's showing it here. And I thought maybe you could, excuse me. I thought maybe you could interchange the carp, but it doesn't look like you can. So yeah, it's an interesting idea. Kind of like the theory of it. There's also the Ancient Moon Gazing Inn for 1,530 pieces, $129.99. So this one is an inn for gazing at the moon. It is modular in that you can open it up. There's different layers. So it's got some playability in it. It's got some interesting figures. The other interesting thing of note was that there's a connection point here and here. So is there a possibility that this will be into the beginning of some kind of modular system that they have? Because it's got axle pin connections. Maybe there's something else that could eventually pop into this. Maybe we'll get kind of a modular village of sorts. I think that would be pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm saying a lot, ain't I? Okay, next up, let me resize this. Okay, so just announced yesterday was the Lego Architecture New York City Big Apple official images. So this one is similar to style of the Paris one. Now I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, because it has the background. All right, cool. The City of Love. This set, the Paris was called the City of Love. This time that it's based on New York. It's called New York the Big Apple. 1,456 pieces, 18 plus set, $139 US. So it does feature the night sky in the shape of a big apple. There is a white layer behind this as well, so the moon is just a cutout type thing to show the white underneath it. And I'm assuming those are like Technic style holes, or maybe a bar hole or something that's just allowing the image to the stars to shine through. I can make these bigger. I just remember that. Oh yeah, you can see they're, oh no, they're actually tiles. They're printed tiles. My apologies. Although the moon is definitely a, no, even the moon is a roundish with another black, round tile with another black tile in front of it. So I'm completely wrong. Um, anyways, so yeah, it's got some of the iconic items on it. This is only the second set that actually comes with a minifigure, a complete minifigure within the set for the architecture line. I had heard that in the press announcement that they had done. The Guggenheim's in here. There's a few other buildings that you will obviously recognize. The Brooklyn Bridge, I think that was the Brooklyn Bridge in the background, as well. So they have to be picky about what they chose, but it's I think it looks pretty cool, and I like the color scheme as well. The whites, the sand blues, the grays, the dark grays, and the black. Like it's a nice way of doing, you know, a city at night type thing, I think. And the yellow the yellow roller skate piece is a new recolor just for to do the yellow cabs that travel throughout the city, which I thought was kind of an interesting idea too. There's even some yellow cabs buried further in, which is kind of cool. All right, that's the first one. Next up, we have the iconic Lego Icons road bike. There can be many wheeled vehicles that have not been made into Lego models at one time or another, but there's never been one of a bicycle until now. The road bike introduces several new pieces that have facilitated a very impressive and realistic model of a modern road bike. Being a keen road cyclist myself, the author of this article, not myself, I used to mountain bike, but that's a lot thinner time ago. This is a model I can't wait to build. So it's a 1,015 pieces, 18 plus set, 129 US. Available 1st of June. So let's just zoom in on this guy for a minute. So there is a new ring element for the wheel. It looks like, I thought these were all attached as like a cable or something to the center wheel. We'll see that in a minute. There's a new gear here for the sprocket, which is kind of interesting. Obviously some new pieces in the wheels design as well. Probably a big tire. Yeah, there we can see that a bit better. So that is some kind of new bar. I'm assuming that is individual pieces that they're clipping in, which would make sense. That brake drum does exist. It's from the motorcycle series from Technic already. You got the horn piece here to work for the handlebars. Yeah, I don't see anything else that's particularly new in this first gaze. I haven't really looked closely at this, but here's another shot of it. Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of it. Like I said, there's a few of these parts I'm definitely going to want to get. Here's a better shot of the rear sprockets assembly. Yeah, so these are I guess these are, my guess is these are flexible cable. They're just at the right length, so they look taut. There's the derailleur there. This gear here is quite nice. I wonder, that's going to have a lot of uses, I think, for people. Yeah, and I'm not sure if this wheel is just basically, it looks like these are individual pieces that are just clipped together. But I wonder, oh, well, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll zoom in on this guy. Yeah, so the wheel itself is a bunch of these sections. Those, like I mentioned, they're not flexible like I thought they were. It looks like they're fairly solid. I mean, there's a little bit of curvature to them, so they could be flexible as well. Who knows? There's that new gear, the big tire. Interesting. I'm liking it. I'm liking the parts in it, at least. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like 12 segments, which would make each of these 30 degrees, I think. No, is that right? 12 times 3 is 36. Yeah, 30 degree angle. Cool. All right. I do like doing this through BrickSet because it allows me to zoom in a bit. All right, first Star Wars model. Well, the last Star Wars model revealed was the Imperial Lambda class shuttle. $75 $459, $139 US, 961 pieces. Comes based off of the Mandalorian series. Comes with a new version of Moff Tarkin, Dr. Pershing's, who was the one who was experimenting on Grogu, spoiler, and a couple of troopers, and also the Mandalorian. I don't know if there's actually a Grogu in this one. Doesn't look like it. I had watched Jane Bricks talk about this, and he was comparing it to the previous versions of the shuttle, and he said, well, this one is quite good looking. The tail, the top fin, the stabilizer fin on the top here is too short. It needs to be a little taller to match the original images or the original vehicle. Now, it could be that this is another variation of it. I'm not sure. The side panels can lift up so you can put figures in, so it doesn't have a lot of play area in it. You can also pop up and open the cockpit so you can put some characters in there. It's actually quite big looking. So it's a decent set. There's Dr. Pershing's. Oh, it comes with Moff. What's his name now? I forget his name. Gonna have to go back up to the top to see. Moff Gideon. So yeah, cool, interesting set. That's it for this set. Okay, Lego also announced a new Animal Crossing set, which is not minifigure scale, so I don't have to buy the Animal Crossing for this this release, which is nice. I think I got them all now for the last release. So we have the it was missing in the January range of sets other than a polybag, but a brand new set has been unveiled today. Oh, I don't know if I have that polybag. I have to investigate that. So today they announced, or not today, but May the 1st, they announced Timmy and Tommy's Fun Day Out moves away from the theme normally format, which is minifigures, instead of featuring 2 brick-built figures in an attractive nature scene. We don't know the price at the moment, but there's 513 pieces releasing August 1st. It's cute. I've never played the game. I just like the figures. I thought they were cute. So this is not on my buy list for me, but I can definitely see the cuteness in this. It's definitely they're definitely adorable looking characters. So yeah. Oh, it looks like the water thingy here does spin, but because it's only a couple plates off, I think you have to manually spin it. So all right. Next up, we have some new Bluey sets announced May the 2nd. So there's 3 new Lego Bluey sets have been revealed, notably including the first non-4+ set from this theme, which is a brick-built Bluey family. So we'll look at the 4+ and Duplo sets first. We have the grannies with Bingo and Bluey. Bingo is a character name? Grannies with Bingo and Bluey. I don't know. I don't get it. 80 pieces, $12.99, no, $14.99 US. It's a small, 4+ set. Almost looks like one of those yellow cars that we used to have, that our kids used to have when they were young. Tyco, that I can't remember the company name. You know what I mean? Yellow car, red roof. It reminds me of that. So yeah, brick-built Bluey family. I'm going to zoom in on this. 466 pieces, $70. The reason why I'm zooming in on this was because I noticed that there's a new panel here, I believe, that is, a 2x2 corner panel, but it's taller. I'm trying to figure out the height of this. Let me zoom in a little bit more, because this looks like it's built. That looks like a 2x4 plate or tile on its side. No, you know what? Maybe these are a larger piece with some gapping on the side, I think. Huh. Yeah, because that looks like, is it now? I'm seeing this line here, and that's part of that. So it is some kind of a weird 4-posted piece. So not what I was hoping for. It looks like, I guess they're the same height. It looks like there's 2 different height ones too. I'm not sure. I'm questioning that, because this looks like Oh, this must be a regular cylinder. Hey, someone's joining us. Hold on, I'm trying to add you here. It's Matt. Hello, sir.
Hey.
A nice dinner.
Hello.
Hello. Unfortunately, you haven't missed much.
No?
No, we've gone through a few sets already, but I was looking at these bluey sets and trying to like this looks like a new piece, but it's some kind of a weird corner, like the sides are hollow, and you put bricks in or something. It's kind of a weird looking piece on the bluey sets. Yes, I was noticing this shirt has a helicopter, and Mr. St-Cyr is not here, and I was going to.
I know.
Wrong shoulder. I was going to at David in to your picture, but then I'm like, no, I don't want to ruin your post. That's a cool shirt though.
Oh, that's fine. I would have gotten a kick out of it.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been kind of going through stuff. How you doing?
Good. Went out for some Cuban food with my spouse. We were supposed to have date night yesterday, but it didn't work out. So we went out. My mom turned 75 today. So
wow.
I am I'm very fortunate in that my parents had me right out of high school. So I still have parents who are alive, which a lot of people my age do not have parents that are still around. So I had a nice chat with my mom and dad, and she's in pretty good health. So, it's good. I'm going to see them in about 2.5 weeks. We're going out west to for my niece's wedding. So, I'm thankful that I have a mom to call on her birthday. So
I'm just gonna say, like my mom passed earlier in her life, like in her 60s, I guess.
Yeah.
She had cancer, but my dad is 84 this year.
Okay.
So I was born like I'm the youngest, so like my brother's 8 years older than me, but my oldest brother, but well, I only have one brother.
Baby.
I'm the baby. Yeah, it's like crazy that my parents are older than yours. Wait, that's not a good thing.
I'm younger than you, but yeah, your parents.
So I just got to finish looking at these bluey sets, and we'll talk about what. Well, you kind of told us what you did a bit. Oh, this is actually a better angle. I don't know. What do you think this is, Matt? I don't know if you can see it. You see this, like the curve here? I thought, oh, is that a new quarter curve piece? But I'm also seeing that this is attached to the back.
That is.
It goes up again here.
That looks like a dark blue window frame with a dark blue panel inserted into it.
Oh well, it
on
could
the
be.
Side.
It's very small though for a window pane, and this is higher.
It's about the same size as the wall panel. I think they're the same height, aren't they?
So and I mean, I'm looking at these two as well, and this one has a Technic brick in there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Oh well, and here you see it here. Oh, so it looks like there's literally a 2x4 plate.
Yeah.
Stick it or missing. That would explain what this is, and then on the inside here, maybe there's studded areas. So this is a like snot, and this isn't.
Yeah, that could be a snot brick with the studs facing out, and then they put a tile on top of it. Because you notice how the space is bisected by that horizontal line.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's.
No, I'm talking about the dark blue side panel. See how there's that thin line?
Yeah, well, that's the same as this. Like this is a 2x4 tile.
Got it. Okay.
Right, but what I'm saying is that this cylinder or the blue around it is one piece. So this has a gap in it, but this one, you can see a line here. So this to me is open on this side, and it's just like it's snotted on this side or something.
Is that a plate under the white area, or is it too thin to be a plate?
Under the white area.
See the white area in the chest.
Oh, this here.
Yeah, directly under that. There's the thin line, but that
that's joined. Thin. This is all together.
It's all one piece?
This is the blue curve here is all one piece. And like what I'm saying is this whole cylinder is one piece.
Okay, so
and then this is a tile that's stuck in.
Remember how we had those box pieces that when you slide them in, it looks like they've blown that up, or that's very small.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, this is 6 wide.
Okay, so it's like they took that mold and blew it up, it looks like.
Yeah, is it 6 wide? Yeah, 3. I'm assuming that's, oh no, wait, 2, 3, 4, no, it's 8 wide. It's an 8x8. Anyways, I'm being a geek. And it's bluey, so I mean, I don't necessarily care because I haven't watched the show. I've heard it's amazing.
I've never watched the show, but both of those are really cute. Like I could see myself just buying them because they're cute, not
Yeah,
because
I can see that.
I care about the IP at all, because I don't.
And look, they're storage containers too, apparently.
What?
Oh, and you can change the faces around.
Oh, that's really fun.
That is fun.
Dana could do like a whole bunch with his like little mini builds where the eyes are going different directions.
Open mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
okay,
got
no,
different mouths.
Yeah, so I was going to say each of the characters looks like they have different reactions, because I thought, oh, maybe it's just all the same piece.
Yeah.
Like, or that, like, there's a tongue sticking out, a smile, an O type face, and a smile, but that doesn't match these ones. Right? There's no tongue sticking out. Oh, these two. Oh, sorry, I see. 1 and 3 are the same, and 2 and 4 are the same. They
So
there's just different eye patterns as well.
2 mouthpieces.
2 mouthpieces, 4 eyes.
Hey, careful who you call.
Oh no, actually, sorry. These 2 eyes are the same. They're just inverted.
It's been a long time since someone called me 4 eyes.
Hello. And then there's a School with Rusty set as well for 106 pieces, $24 US, 25 US.
The red creature is kind of fun looking too.
I'm assuming that's Rusty, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't know the names or anything. But
this looks like it's Duplo to me, but I know it's not. But
it feels Duplo-ish though.
Yeah, that piece back here. Oh no, there's a line there. Okay.
I mean, maybe it's part of it's the building style. It's quite simple. You know?
I was gonna say I think that's the new pink color that they've come out with, because it doesn't like the salmony pink. I forget what it's called, but
it's still not sand red though. Bring back sand red.
Oh, we have chat now finally. Illinois Central Breck, hello, welcome. That piece is a recolor. I think it came in white in the Easter gift for purchase. Okay. 7323. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, or I don't know. 7323. Let me just pop that up in Bricklink here. No link to 7323. Oh, that's because it's going to my store. Oh, that explains it then. Okay. Yep. So it's a half of us around. Thank you very much. I have never seen this piece before.
I think I've seen
why is that? Because it only comes in. Oh yeah, the Easter bunny. Okay. Which I never opened. If I have that one. Interesting. Thank you. I just learned about a new piece. All right. Next up, well, there's the 2 characters. Okay. Anyways, Matt, how you doing? Let's quickly jump over to you.
Yeah. So I actually have a little bit of Lego news. So I was showing this off. So I finally finished my KTSO, and you know, he could do his championship. Like he just scored a goal. He's quite posable. You can open and close the hands. I'm very, very satisfied with this build. But one of the things that surprised me was the face and the eye sockets.
Yeah,
are simply Technic pins.
Technic pins, yeah.
Turned on their side, which I was like, okay, that's kind of genius. Like, but it reads perfect.
Yeah,
it reads absolutely perfect. Yeah. The other thing that really struck me when I built this is I poured the parts out and I went, well, gee, there's not many parts left to build 2 arms and the head. Like, the proportion of parts, you know, the torso is like, I don't know, 3 bags, and there's so much to the torso and the legs. And it struck me when I built it, I was like, I hadn't really thought about just how small the head is relative to the rest of the body.
Right. But when you rewatch the show, I mean, yeah, it's accurate.
Yeah, it is.
So,
and so I don't know that I've ever done your show from down here, but I'm gonna pick up my camera here. So I'm down in my Star Wars office, and so over here, we've got my UCS ships on the top 2 shelves, and then we have the helmets. Cool. But you'll see over on the right, there's Chewbacca, the sculpture. So I'll have to figure out a new alignment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna squeeze one more tall thing in because it's too tall to fit. Yeah. And then as you go down, like over here, I've got some of the. I love the droids, so I've got action figures, the astromech droids.
Okay.
And the various Yodas and Wicket and all this kind of stuff. So these are modular shelves, so I can change the height. So maybe I would tweak the height, but probably not.
Show the top shelf one more time.
What's that?
show the top shelf one more time? I'm just trying to see, or where the Chewbacca is. You could probably fit them there behind the. I would say K2SO, but I don't know if that's
Well.
the little white guy.
I would move Kylo Ren's ship in black. That's
yeah.
That's to me that's the obvious place because I don't know, the Kylo Ren ship is not as.
It's not UCS either.
I also could probably slide the TIE Fighter down just a little bit and squeeze it all in. So, but there might come a point where I have to make some changes in the distribution.
Yeah, understood.
And then over there is the Venator set and the TIE Fighter. And missing right here
there's a big
gap is where the UCS Cantina sits.
Yeah, okay.
And here in Atlanta, we just had the Atlanta area Star Wars collectors had a Star Wars weekend where they actually brought in some people who worked for Kenner back in the day, some of the crew. And they've done this a couple times now. It's called, what do they call it? They have t-shirts that say Moss Atlanta instead of Moss Isley. It's Moss Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah. And
the guy that organizes it has money. So he always brings in like a couple guests, and he has his entire basement is a Star Wars man cave, and he has not only the action figures but also like custom design stuff that Hasbro or Kenner never made but fit with like the cantina and various things. And so he asked me if he could borrow my Lego cantina for the weekend because the week theme for this year was cantinas. And so he had multiple action figure scale cantinas, but he wanted to also include the Lego. So I took it over a weekend ago, and then I told him, I said, look, I'm just too busy. It's finals week. I gave my first final today, and I was like, I have 2 hockey games and I have finals. I just can't afford to pay $100 to sign up for your event and then only come to 2 things, in 2 days. I'm like, it's just not worth it to me. And he's like, he understood, but so yeah, he's a nice guy. And then of course, Friday was was our May the 4th day.
Oh yeah, I did not buy anything, and I'll explain that in a few minutes.
So you had to spend $160, and I was like, I can wait on the new ship. So I like the sculpture. So I knew I was going to get this. I was intentionally saving and waiting to either, if I saw it on a terrific sale, I would buy it. But I was thinking I'll wait for the GWP because usually the Star Wars GWP is pretty good. So I got that, and then I needed a few more bucks to get, so I got the battle pack.
Okay, cool.
So that got me to 160, which netted me the Darksaber. Now I don't particularly care about this, so I listed mine on Bricklink, and somebody bought it and has yet to pay me for it. So if you're watching the show, if you don't pay me by midnight, I'm gonna file a non-paying buyer because it's been 5 days. Like, come on.
What did you list it for? Just out of curiosity.
45. Okay. And I looked today, assuming the price had dropped, but in fact, the cheapest one in the U.S. is now up to $49.95. So the price is actually trending up, not trending down.
Yeah. So if you list it, well, now it's no longer available because the sales ended now.
Correct.
I believe. I think yesterday was the last day. I think.
So
this is Revenge of the 6th, so I might be wrong. Hold on, I'm checking. No, it is still today's the last day.
Oh, you can still get it.
You can still get it. Well, assuming it's still available. Hold on, let me check.
I thought I looked on. I put something in my cart online, and it did not put it in the cart. Because I thought about getting
it could be sold out.
I thought about getting the Boba Fett ship, and especially if I could flip it for $50. I mean, that's $50. I think the Boba Fett ship is overpriced, but if I got $50 off the ship,
they ran out of them at the looks of them.
I might. Oh, it's today. I should have gone to my local store because they probably still had some.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could still swing by tomorrow, but no. Usually they're very strict.
The promotions. The promotion ends today. So
I'll go break down the glass door. But so went to so. When we talked about the Sonal Gray bricks, I said, half jokingly to Dana, I was like, so you're going to meet me right on when the store opens. And he was like,
tell us about that. Yeah.
So I texted him the night before and I was like, I'm going to the store at 10. I'm going to the store when it opens. Are you going to be there? And he's like, yeah, I'll come.
Awesome.
So Dana met me. We were standing outside the store shooting the breeze and ended up talking to this guy in front of us. And I wore my my Stormtrooper Red Wings jersey. It was Star Wars night. And the guy was, he's originally from, I think, Boston area or something like that. Anyway, so we ended up chatting and we go in and that's some decent parts on the wall. So I got some of these roundy pieces and more of the plant pieces.
Lime and olive?
Lime, and this is gold. That's
the gold. Okay, yeah.
Gold. But, you know, I mean, this is very unsexy, but
what is that?
These are just, these are like
2x6. We can't really see what you're holding. 2x6, what color though? 2x6
light gray.
Okay, light gray. Yeah, that's worthwhile.
They cost money. I mean, these bricks are like, I don't know, 15, 20 cents a piece. So
yeah, and if you're building like structures and stuff, like that's great foundations and things. And if you're building castles, there's probably some use for them.
Castles. Are you asking me to get you a box, Jeff?
No, not at all.
So they had these wedge pieces in both sides, and they also had the
those ones too. Did you manage to get both sides?
I did.
My pab, when I went, because I got those earlier this year, and I didn't really think about it, but when I bought them, I just filled like a box up with, like they were all in the same bin, so I got mismatched quantities.
Oh, I didn't count them out. Yeah, they were mixed together, so I just grabbed a handful. And
okay. So hopefully you have at least 4 or 5 good. Like, hopefully you've come close to being even.
Yeah. So it was great to see Dana. Unfortunately, I was like, "You want to get lunch?" And he's like, I told my boss, he's like, I'm just going to step out for an hour or so. And he goes, "You're going to the Lego store, aren't you?" And he goes, "Yes, I am."
Fair enough.
My boss knows me, and he goes, he doesn't care as long as I, get back and I don't miss the next, online meeting or whatever. But it was good to see my friend. And
good. I'm jealous that you have the ability to do that.
Yeah, it's nice. And he's been really into Gunda lately, so he hasn't been doing a lot less with his Lego hobby. But good friends are like, you can go for a while without talking to somebody, and then it's like 5 minutes ago you talked, and just pick right back up. So it's good conversations, and I had a lot of fun with my hat stuff. I wore my various Star Wars hats on my Instagram, and it was a good week. Sometimes.
And I'm just going to say, I had a conversation this weekend as well. Do you know what that is?
No.
The sound wave Transformer set.
I was never in a Transformer, so
fair enough. I'm not going to transform the whole thing. In cassette form, I forgot. It looks pretty good like this. The back does not. I mean, I forgot how it was designed as a kid, and at first I just lost an arm.
I was just aging out of play toys when Transformers came out and Masters of the Universe, and so kids, just people my age who were just a year or two younger than me got more into that, but I just kind of missed that. I was into Micronauts, Star Wars, and I don't know, but just kind of missed the whole that kind of. I was into Tron and the Black Hole.
No comment. I'm so just and remind me Black Hole later, and I'll explain that comment. I'm just going to quickly transform one of the sides, just because the leg has some pretty cool effects. This is the leg here, and the arm fell off as I was doing it. So, but it kind of just unfolds, and then it's using that new large hinge piece, and the leg turns, and then hold on, I got to figure out how to do this on the camera. You pull this piece up and back, so it's kind of in behind.
Okay.
And then you pull the foot out, and it extends out a whole panel.
Wow.
To cover the leg. And I thought that was pretty nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
So and it stands and stuff. I'm just going to set this down now because but it's and it does have the eject. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it in the frame. Why don't I do this? This would be more smarter. If only we had like a producer. It also has the ability to eject out, one of the transformers from his belly. So
does that transform it? So that transforms into something as well?
Yeah, this is the Ravager, I think he's called. So it's, it's the cassette, but then this folds down. His head comes out. He's got a little tiny tail, and then he's got legs. So it's a puma.
Is that like the Transformer version of a dog?
Well, it's a cat, but
the cat. Oh, even better.
So,
nice.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. And they came with a second one as well. That's one of the bird razor beak. So it was fun to build. I enjoyed it, but like I said, I couldn't figure out how to bring it back with me because I was at my girlfriend's when I brought it with me, and it wouldn't fit in the box well. And I'm like, oh, I could just transform it into the cassette player, put it into the bin I had with some other stuff in it, and the bin rattled around a bit, so I didn't really push everything back together afterwards. But yeah, so it was a fun build. I love the sound brick in it. It's got a whole bunch of different like quotes from the movie, but they also made new ones as well. So yeah.
While I'm down here, I'll show off just a little bit more.
Sure.
So this is technically not Lego, but this is the other side of my office, which is the action figure stuff. So I've got Jabba's sail barge, the Mandalorian ship, and I've got some of the action figure stuff. I've got the old vintage Kenner Imperial transport, and I've got the Sandcrawler over here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And you've got some of the exclusive. I forget what they were called. The ones you had to buy online.
Yeah.
They produce them for you. Yeah.
The Kickstarter, and then I'll show you my light. So this is a light that they sell at IKEA.
Yeah.
And everyone joked about how it looks like the Death Star, and you can close it. Well, you can't see it on the camera, but I paid somebody to etch it so it looks like it has Death Star panels.
That's awesome. Gotcha. Yeah.
And then you pull this down and it opens back up, which is, blinding for the camera. But
yeah.
Most of the time I want the room to be fully lit, so I keep it generally open. But
cool.
But yeah, so this is my nerd cave. My husband and I used to share this room, and then
Star Wars took
over
more.
And when I was teaching online, it would be unethical to have him when I'm advising students in the room, and and I was teaching live, so like he doesn't want to sit there as I'm teaching my class, so he moved his work area upstairs, and so I was like, ooh, I can redecorate and it can be all Star.
It's awesome.
So that's my Star Wars office.
Cool. I'm going to jump back into the set stuff just because there are still a lot of pages, and we're already pushing.
You didn't cover it all already?
Now we're 3. You know how many sets were announced?
I did see them on our chat. Yes. Ooh, I like those printed
for sure. Oops, hold on. I just zoomed in on the wrong picture, and we're going to be small up in the top corner. I'm just trying to find a good zoom level here.
I feel hemmed in.
Yeah, we'll deal with it. So yeah, 3 beautiful botanical sets, or make your name smaller. That might work. 3 beautiful botanical sets were revealed May 1st. There's cosmos flowers, water lilies, and woodland mushrooms. We'll look at the woodland mushrooms first. 806 pieces, $80 US. It's got some nice printed mushroom caps here. Obviously it's a botanical set, so it's got lots of different cool leaf pieces, dwarf hats as mushrooms as well.
I was about to say, what part is that? But yeah, the ones on the right are the ones that are puzzling me the most.
This one's here?
Is that a new mold?
No, this is just the cone. I think this was on one of the Artemis rocket or something like that. Like one of those. One of the space sets had this as one of the shuttle sets or the rocket sets.
That's like clever.
As a nose cone. I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not something I'd be getting just because I don't really have space for it. Space, yeah. Espace.
I love that overhead shot.
Yeah.
Those are beautiful. And I'll be curious to see how other builders end up using those. Ooh, the orange, the ones with the white leaves almost look like pitted olives.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. You're saying about people are using them. I mean, I forgot that Lego Ideas has a Smurf set. that will be produced at some point. So I'm like, oh well, they've now got some mushroom caps. Maybe I don't know how well that would work, but if they do something set with a house in it. Different types of plants here. They're using the clamshell piece, kind of as a yellow flower. I don't know what these flowers are. I can identify tulips and roses. That's my extent of flowers. And
the funny thing is that while I personally do not like mushrooms, these are beautiful. And
yeah, I don't
even like to eat mushrooms, but
I like eating mushrooms. Just the ones that are normal, not like the special ones. But probably because I've never tried it. Anyways, up next is a water lily set, 259 pieces, $30 US. So just basically in little containers. I like how they're using the different two different shades to show the water level. Right?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty beautiful. I like the look of it. And these almost look trans yellow. Like I can see when I zoom in. Hold on, let me see if I can get a better zoom.
Are they trans or are they just pale yellow?
Well, these are.
Yeah.
Those are.
Yes,
but these ones here, you can see through them. You can see the lip of the other, the tip of the petal here.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that they're like a trans opaque type or a trans like the same as this, where they have a bit of sparkle in it or something.
Like the pearlescent.
The pearlescent, yeah, like a pearlescent yellow. But anyways, they're pretty, I would say. And they have some quite the structure to them too. They definitely are some kind of opalescent. Opalescent, that's the word, I think.
Yes.
Anyways, the last up was the Cosmo flower, 171 pieces for $14.99 US. Using the shields in a few different colors.
There you go. You can make magenta nights now that you've got
magenta nights. Well, there is a magenta night, the one that came with the little horsey rider in the collectible minifig series.
Really? Okay.
The little girl, yeah, gray with the old yellow castle crown on it.
I had no idea.
I don't have any of them here. They're in a bin in the back with the castle. So, yeah, those are kind of cool too. Vase not included, of course, which it does say on the box.
Nice.
But Lego should just start carrying vases in the store.
So
people could buy it, because I mean, like Lego geeks that like flowers aren't necessarily going to know where to go to get a vase. Anyways, I'm being sarcastic.
I see a potential product line.
There you go, Lego vases.
Lego vases.
But they have to be heavy. They have to actually be glass because they need to hold the Lego, right?
This is true.
So, yeah. All right. Next up, they had a Transformer announcement, which was Megatron, who, in the original series was a gun, but they did picture him as a tank over the years as well. So this is interesting though, because brickheads normally come with the full scale model first, and then the brickhead afterwards.
Yeah.
Like Bumblebee and Prime, we've had as full scale models, and then we had the brickhead afterwards. So I don't know if this is hinting that we're going to get a Megatron tank at some point. Anyways, this one's available June 1st. It's carefully named Megatron Robot and Vehicle. Contains 224 pieces, costs $25 US. So, I mean, we haven't. Sandwave was announced last year and stuff, so we haven't gotten a Transformer announcement yet this year. So, there's hope that there's something coming up with that. Would Lego build a tank though?
Well, if it's a robot tank, is it really a weapon?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's the bad guy. But anyways, I don't know. All right. Other brickheads that were announced. There was some Disney brickheads revealed as well, which is the Alice in Wonderland kit, 601 pieces, $40 US. With the Mad Hatter, Alice, White Rabbit, and the Cheshire Cat. I did scroll down to read the names because I couldn't remember the name of the White Rabbit, believe it or not, because I knew he was a White Rabbit. But anyway,
I have to say I'm a little disappointed in the Cheshire Cat. Like I'm like,
let's have a look at him. There's the White Rabbit, Mad Hatter, and the Cheshire Cat. Still disappointed. I mean, it is a brickhead, so it's.
I know it doesn't look very. It's not very cat shaped though. That's all.
Well, it's got a tail and it's got. Yeah, I agree. And then there's also a Toy Story brickhead kit as well for $39.99 for 5 figures. 2 of them are the same though, which is Woody and Buzz and Jessie, and then the 2 of the aliens. aptly named Alien 1 and Alien 2.
Mm. It's like Thing 1 and Thing 2.
Well, I mean, they could have said, Bob and Bob. No, that wouldn't help us either. No. Anyway.
Bob and Bob.
I mean, they're brickheads. You can tell who they are by looking at them. That's the important part.
They're Bobs.
They're Bobs. Yeah. All right. Next up, we're burning through these. Oh, well, we were burning through these until we got to city because there's a lot of city sets. So there's a couple of trains being announced and some other stuff. First up, construction vehicles. We have a dump truck, front end loader, and a construction office. 1,132 pieces, $130 US. Ouch.
Those tires are getting pricey.
Yeah, and they're all the same too. But there is a new rock piece. It's a 2x2 round rock piece, which is kind of cool. And I mean, these look like Volvo style. Like the front end loader looks like or the dump truck looks like a Volvo. Anyway, I'm probably going to buy these.
Independent suspension we're looking at?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, this style truck has a pivot point behind the cab, so the box can rotate whichever way. They, if you have ever watched any of the gold mining shows, they commonly flip the dump part, and the front cab is mostly upright, so they are able to twist like sideways because it's safer that way, and they tend not to break. But anyways, the front end loader also looks awesome, and the as mentioned, it does come with a construction office, which has a bathroom built into it and a bit of play value in it too. So I thought it was pretty cool. My construction shelf is getting pretty full, so because I've been buying all these the elephant style vehicles, but yeah,
it's getting very construction-y.
It is. I'm looking forward to that one. There's also a pizza delivery experience for 494 pieces, $49.99. Definitely lots of play value in here. There is an almost helicopter drone, which can deliver pizzas. There's also a car, which has a little, well, actually looks like a little truck style car because the pizza boxes are on the back portion of the car. It also has a pizza shooter in the front. So it's got like the shooting mechanism, which I thought was kind of cool. Fun for kids. And then I'm guessing this is the interior of the pizza shop because you have like a game area and some seats and then the pizza oven and stuff. And a little moped or a little Vespa style pizza delivery van too. So fun looking. And the oven has the corkscrew spiral piece thingy, so you can put the pizzas in there of the oven.
Nice.
Oh, and that other thing was a launcher for the car. Because you got to go deliver those pizzas fast, and apparently you can just shoot them out of the front of your car.
If only Domino's knew that back when they had their 15-minute delivery.
Tell me about it. Okay, next up we have a Lava Land roller coaster park, which is based on the Power Miners style sets from the past. 1,165 pieces, $99. It's a fairly simple roller coaster where you just lift it up to the top and just let it roll down. Does have a couple of little ride up the front, which has 4 different Power Miner vehicles on it as well, which is kind of fun. And some, lava style pieces as well. I don't know, it's kind of cool looking.
You have to supply your own potential energy to this.
You do, yes, you totally do. And the ride spins around with the 4 vehicles on it, and it looks like there's some kind of action as well here. Maybe something being thrown. I see a ball here. I don't know. Spinning thingy. Oh, the rock monster itself. You can put a figure inside. It's a little arcade game in here as well. Maybe a new rock piece in trans regular green.
Have we not had
green? I forgot what they call it
before.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Classic beach tram as well. So I'm thinking I picture like a San Francisco style tram. Maybe probably not the right colors, but going to one of the ports or one of the what do you call it? Piers. One of the piers.
Docks. Yeah.
Pier 32. Oh, hey, we have a new sea lion in here.
What?
Like a new color sea lion, kind of a brownish one.
It's like they just injected plastic into an old mold.
I know. Well, I don't know if it's the same sea lion. I mean, The tramp looks pretty cool though. It's very very colorful. Like, I don't know. I like the colors of it. It's like dark azure and tan. Not much to it otherwise. Just a bit of a beachfront and fishing dock. So you get a pug and a seagull and half of a fish. I'm assuming there's more than that. I'm obviously a full fish, but I'm just being goofy. And yeah, like I said, the seal in a new color. We also have a harbor freight train for 803 pieces, $109.99. None of the trains are coming with a lot of track. They're just 4 or 5 pieces of track and then the ramp, so you can just play on the ground. There is a tractor in this set. That does not mean I'm going to buy it. But yeah, there's a little tractor model inside one of the cargo containers. It is interesting that this is 9 volts or you have the ability to power function this one. On the side of the box, I had seen it had, I don't know if they're going to show it. No, on the side of the box, it's showing that you could basically put a battery pack into this container and just run the wire out to the train itself. So, oh yeah, there's a little tractor. I might build that tractor myself, but a couple engines as well. And then there's a vintage steam train as well, 575 pieces, $90. Again, a few pieces of track in the ramp. I mean, I'm happy to, if I buy these, I'm happy to get straight track and no curve because most people have lots of curves. And it's got a little a tender in the wagon or the engine, and then the small passenger car. The passenger car looks like it has a coffee shop in it or something, in the room for a couple of people plus one standing. Some cool figures. And that's it for that. But wait, there's probably more city stuff. Oh yes, there is.
More city
stuff. This is the second burn. The other batch, which has a few items. So backhoe loader for 301 pieces, $30. I look at this and I think of that teal tractor. I think I have the dark turquoise tractor, and I'm like, well, we now have dark orange, or we now have the medium orange rim, so you can build a tractor in that color probably, but also tractor and construction. So I've by default, I guess I'm buying this one. Also, again, that new rock piece in here. It's got enough functionality in it. Lots of pivot points and stuff. So I think it'll be good for people, for kids and stuff. Like good play value in this one.
Hey, kids.
There's also a 4+, I think it is, passenger jet for 118 pieces for $30. I think it was 4+. It doesn't show the front of the box. Yeah, it is, because it's like learn to build. So they give you they give her some bigger pieces to build on. And last but not least, I think it's the last one. There's also a drive-through car wash, which I think that's a cool idea. $59, 583 pieces. But I as soon as I saw this, I questioned one thing. I don't know if you can see what the questionable thing is on the set, Matt.
The sticker?
I'll give you a hint. It's something with a red car.
Oh, he doesn't have the roof down. Well, I mean, roof. Everybody knows going through a car wash with the roof down is more fun.
Well, you get to clean the inside and outside of your car at the same time as having a shower.
It's called a play feature, Jeff.
I know, and I guess that's part of the humor of it, because like in the bigger picture here, he's got a big of a face on him because he's covered in water. And anyways, I thought I was like, okay, I guess this is they're going for the humor of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like put.
Well, that's like you mentioned the bathroom in the other set. When I worked at the Lego store, that's when the construction with the toe toilet was available, and I bought it because I thought it was funny. I could put it in my city,
Yeah, agreed. And they've had that. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something here on my desk. They've had that toilet design for a few years. Like they had the tower crane had it in it years ago too. Of note, I did notice that there was a new you know, 3x3 brick character here, or 2x3 brick character here. Looks like in a dark azure. So that torso or that brick will be bought when it becomes available in bricks and pieces. Oh, there's also a mountain bike adventure van for $20 US, 260 parts. Comes with a couple of bikes and a pretty off-road looking van. I actually don't mind the look of that one. Looks like the door slides open, the back slides, you know, the back of the van pops up or opens up, and the roof pops up. Oh, and the bikes get stowed on the back, but they've got like a hitch style thing here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Again, lots of play value. Get a couple of bikes. You get some repair equipment for the bikes too. I don't know if I've ever seen that mountain bike design
those
before.
Bikes in working condition.
Yeah. All right. That's it for City. Only like 500 more to go. All right. We now are into creator sets. I'm just going to start. Oh, I read this as Lego Creator Zoo, and I'm like, wait, there's a zoo? But then I realized that they're talking about the different animals that the big animals models. So first up, we have a floral decor perfume bottle, 286 pieces, $30 US. A plethora of trans clear and other transparent pieces in here, with some flowers as well. And it has a couple alternate models for a vase, and I'm not sure what that one is yet. We'll hopefully see the picture. Oh, and a cup, looks like, with some drink in it, a tropical drink.
I like how it looks like you see the transparent, but it's like you're seeing through the side of it. It's kind of
yeah, because it's transparent. Sorry, I'm being an ass. We also have a majestic lion, 839 pieces, $70. Which actually the lion looks really cool, and they've done a fun thing with this theme or with this box, because the ultimate models are a lioness and 2 baby lions.
Oh,
so basically,
baby.
you could literally buy 3 of these sets and build the entire lion family, or buy 6 or 7 of these sets and build a proper lion. What's the word? A pride of lions, right? Because you have the lion and a few lionesses. But yeah, it looks like a good design. I like the look of it.
Some would even call it majestic.
Majestic, they would. The question is, was the tiger set years ago? Was it not the majestic tiger as well?
I don't think it was majestic.
So how long will it take for someone to buy this and give it a butthole?
That's an excellent.
Unfortunately, that will happen. Iconic pirate ship, 1,074 pieces, $109.99. Sorry, I cut you off there. Another. We've had a few pirate ships, but nice that they're at least building some more here and there. Although it's the creator theme. And the alternate models, it looks like to be a lighthouse and 2 smaller ships. So you could have like some fun. You know, if you have 2 kids, they can each have their own little ship and have a small battle.
Boarding party.
The lighthouse has some detail on the back of it too. It's kind of cool. And it comes with a giant squid, or not so giant squid. Some shots of the lighthouse.
A little tiny squid.
Well, a reasonably sized squid. Next up, we have the wild animal family of koalas, 1,536 pieces, $129.99 US. It's a koala and a cub, or a baby koala on looks like a eucalyptus branch, I would gather, with some butterflies around them too. The alternate models are a kangaroo and some sea turtles. Oh, the kangaroo has a joey. Cool. Oh, and there's a toucan, a bird as well. The sea turtle has a baby turtle too. Oh, that's cute. It's like mamas and babies are. Oh no, that's separate. I was going to say, is the joey in the mama's pouch? But no, there's 2 separate pictures there.
Yeah, that's kind of cheating.
But I have a feeling. Yeah, here you go. Hold on. Let's see if I can make this one bigger. That's the sea turtles. I did literally make it bigger. Where's the It does have the ability to put the head of the Joey into the
Nice.
mama's belly.
Okay, that's the play feature we all want.
Yes. Hopefully the mama's belly doesn't look weird when the Joey's not in there. You can't really see it because it's blocking it. But okay, up next, an iconic Ferris wheel, 916 pieces, $100 US. So it's a mid-size, I would say, Ferris wheel, not too massive. With optional. Oh, which cat is this?
This cat is the troublemaker who he's in detention. He got put in here because he was picking on his sister.
Quick cat pick.
He gets a little aggressive sometimes.
It's Luke. Hi, Luke.
And his sister's like, I don't want to play. Leave me alone. He's like, no, I want to play right now. He's in punishment mode. Are you going to be reformed? Are you going to be reformed?
Luke can watch us look at more Lego sets. The alternate models for the Ferris wheel are like a swing style set, and I don't know what these are called. I'm gonna puke style set, or I'm gonna ride in swing style set.
The spin and barf toy.
Yeah. Yes. You say that, and it's funny because my dad, we went years ago. You're from Michigan.
Yes.
Have we ever talked about Bobolo Island?
I never went there. It was closed. Okay. It closed when I was there. Okay.
You know of it, though. We went one year there. It was the only time we ever went there, and my dad went on one of these rides. And my dad was not a rides person. And he went on one of these rides with my brother or sister. And I didn't want to go in it because I'm a puker. And my dad is too, I found out that day. Which was not awesome, but it was like, oh, my dad's a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because he always seemed like tough and nothing ever bothered him, that kind of dad.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting that they have a little bit of a picture of a roller coaster in the back here. Roller coaster is not included, and there are some roller coasters. We've already seen one of them, but not anything fancy, at least. Forest animals, gray wolf, 657 pieces, $50. So wolf standing on a rock. Optional models are a raccoon. Dana, I hope you're listening. And a bird of prey of sorts. I don't know what kind of bird. The raccoon looks pretty cool. With some kind of food piece. I don't know what exactly the raccoon is playing with there.
A food piece.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I think Dana's going to have to buy that set because Dana loves raccoons. Because he has raccoons. All right, there's also a few other creator sets unveiled. The first one up here being a floral art print. These are the non-animal ones, I guess you say, non-amusement park ones. 348 pieces, $30. There's an easel with a floral print on it with a butterfly and a paintbrush. And 3-in-1, so it also has a. Oh no! It is a 3-in-1. Okay. Oh, you can build a paint palettes and use the base plate to draw stuff on it, or you can build a picture frame. It looks like as well. The picture frame would probably sit on the palette here, on the panel on here, so on the easel. So that's kind of cool. There's a fashion bag with storage, 272 pieces for $30. Funny, they say a fashion bag with storage. I'm like, well, isn't that the purpose of a bag? Storage.
That handle almost looks like two slide pieces. Not quite, but
it's actually 4 of the larger. It could be the 2 wide, like the new macaroni pieces, 2 wide macaroni pieces that they came out with in the dream sets. So the bag, it says, oh yeah, okay. So the bag does open. There's also an alternate models for a suitcase and a little jewelry box. So you can actually store stuff in here. Okay. Just true to its word with storage. Like I said, a suitcase, a carry-on bag, and then some kind of little jewelry box as well. Musical decor piano, 485 pieces, $49.99. For some reason, when I first saw this, I thought these were the legs of a guy, like the guy was inside the piano. Because I don't know, that looks kind of like it could be a leg, and I was like, "What the heck's going on?" And I realized, oh no, that's the music notes coming out. Okay, interesting color for a piano.
Yeah, You don't see a lot of pianos in light aqua.
I know for sure. Alternate models are like a little cassette recorder and a record player.
It's an old school boombox.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me, but
No, me either.
that's it for those ones. Okay, 6 magical Lego Disney sets were revealed as well. So we're just going to jump right in. So Pua, 859 pieces, $69.99. This is from the Moana series. Adorable looking pig with a little crab and stuff in there. That one's pretty cool. And I got the movie right. Woohoo! There's also just going through there, Kakamora, also from the Moana sets, 407 pieces for $39.99. I don't know that I've ever watched the second Moana show.
Me either, but I like that left printed printing.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, they look kind of interesting.
You could use it in some kind of like, tropical scene. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's they're interesting looking. I did notice, and I saw them on the Bluey sets too. They've got this new hand or foot piece as well. It's kind of weird looking. Jasmine's jewelry box. I'm assuming you turn the crank and the magic carpet moves around a bit.
Is she cranky?
She could be. Yeah, they do show. Yeah. Oh, it moves up and down. Okay. I see. Crank the wheel, and the carpet carrying the two people, the Aladdin and Jasmine, moves up and down. Okay. Stitch and Scrump, 713 pieces.
Scrump, really?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that's. I don't recognize the. It's been a while since I watched Lilo and Stitch. 713 pieces, $70 US. Comes with a guitar. Ooh, transparent. I don't know is that the first time we've gotten the transparent, the grill tile in clear? I feel like I've never seen that before in clear. I've seen it in some other transparent colors.
I don't have it. I don't have it in that color.
No, I'm thinking that might be a new color.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and then you can Stitch can be wearing the hula dress or not in the hula dress, which is, at least he has the option. Do I feel like wearing leaves today or not? Next up, Rapunzel's Castle, 676 pieces, $100 US.
I think we've had that before.
Yeah, I feel like we have. Well, it's Rapunzel. I don't know.
Or we've certainly had Disney castles before.
We definitely had Disney castles before. So, Ariel's Royal Wedding Boat, 519 pieces, $70. Comes with looks like 4 different figures, as well as the I can't remember the name of the crab now. Anyways, the other characters from the movie. I can't think of his name right now. The cat's meow. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I just noticed you posted a while ago, and I've lost my mouse somewhere on my page. There we go.
No, he's lost his mouse.
I've lost a lot of things today. Little kitty with the piano. Oh yeah, there was a little kitty with the piano as well. Oh, chill with cat. Gotcha. I can't think of his name. Anyways, it's gonna bug me.
Am I bugging you? I don't
know.
No, bug you. That's a quote from a U2 album. Sorry.
That's fair. It's been a while since I watched The Little Mermaid. I'm just realizing.
Ooh, I like the little molded fish.
Yeah,
is that
Flounder.
Flounder?
The fish is Flounder. And what's his name? Anyways, I think the molded fish we've had before. I think Flounders existed in previous iterations. All right, changing the scene from Disney to Fortnite. There are 4 new Fortnite sets that were announced. First up is Tomato Head, 210 pieces, $17.99. I know nothing about this. bonus Lego Day Fortnite in-game decor pack included. Okay, so you buy the set, you can add some fun decor to your game experience. It opens up. There is some kind of a weird print on the back or sticker. I don't know what that would be. And a little scene of a tomato on a building.
You
Sorry,
say tomato.
Oh, Sebastian. Thank you. The cat's meow. Sebastian.
I say
Under the
tomato.
sea.
You say Ninjago. I said Ninjago.
Yes, exactly. Actually, I say Ninjago.
I know you do.
Yeah. Supply drop, 314 pieces, $45. Comes with fish stick, Leviathan, and ginger gunner. I know in the game they do have the idea of these boxes that fall from these crates that fall from the sky, and if you get there in time, you get a bunch of weapons and stuff that you can use in the game.
Aren't the bubble pieces a new color? Is that a first time?
There could very well be.
I think they are.
I think they're like the colors existed before, like the medium azure, I think, or something like that. But definitely probably new piece or new recolor. Oh, and the box does actually have the ability to drop loot items out of it. And some interesting, a character with a fish character with a bubble with an aquarium over his head, I guess you could say. The gingerbread character is kind of cool. All right. We also have a larger scale model here called Kit, 1,230 pieces, $110. So it's like a mech with a smaller cat character here as a figure. Obviously, the larger sculpture piece. It looks like there's a wheel here, and it's actually some sort of bike on top. That's interesting.
What is it?
Well, it looks like there's a wheel here. It looks like there's like a unicycle type thing on top. Oh yeah, there is.
Okay.
So I guess it's part of the game action if you had this thing, this character. And you can put the arms on it. Interesting. Obviously, if you know the game, then you would understand the thing here. I love how they show that there's a turning action here.
Yeah.
But they don't show what the result of this turning action is. Does it make the wheel spin?
That's a good
I
point.
would guess that's what it does, but they've. Oh, and here's the actual figure of that thing with the cat head on it. Interesting. Okay, next up we have Rave Cave, 1,963 pieces, $229 US. Comes with Eevee, Funk Ops, Cuddle Team Leader, Aurora, DJ Yonder, and Party Trooper. Again, so this is another roller coaster set. Similar idea though, where actually, I think this is one of those ones that you basically have to put the car back on top afterwards.
I don't know, that pink bear is kind of terrifying. Did you drop out?
No, I lost connection. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, yeah, I lost connection for a moment. There we go. I did. Yeah, separate the legs from the unicycle, maybe. Sorry, I'm trying to. I don't know. Oh, I got the different view here. I lost the sharing screen. Oh no. Well, okay, there it is. Okay, sorry. There we go. Yeah, I lost connection for a quick second. I don't know what happened there.
It happened to me on my Monday stream too. So.
Okay. We're at an hour 39. Okay, we're getting there. Only another. Holy crap! That's the official count. Oh, here's the back of it. So yeah, it looks like the roller coaster doesn't actually go all the way up to the top. You've got to actually take it off of the track and put it up top, and then let it roll down again. There's some interesting crap going on in the back though, like support wise, and looks like there's a bunch of things that move around. I don't exactly know what's going on here, but there is possibly an outhouse in here. And the roller coaster vehicle is actually a bubble. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, so you drop it up here on the track and let it roll down past the DJ booth. Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. Is that it for this set? 6 minifigures Spark Creative Roleplay. 6 minifigures Spark Creative Roleplay. Oh, okay. So, buy the set because you can get some figures, and that'll allow you to play with them, or you could just go jump on the game and not play. Summer Lego Friends sets were revealed as well. Creative Dollhouse Suitcase, 355 pieces for $50. This is interesting because Lego hasn't done like a plastic box for a while, which has some removable floors.
That's a hunk of plastic.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can take it around with you. You can take it with you places. So it's a play, at least, for traveling in the summer. That'd be kind of interesting, I guess. But yeah, Lego hasn't done like a suitcase style thing in a while. Candy and Cupcakes Ferris Wheel. 602 pieces, $60. So we have some rides related sets again. One of we'll probably have to come back and look for new pieces at some point in the future because we just don't have time right now. And I'm trying to kind of speed through these a bit. The Squishmallow thing characters are back as well.
Squishmallows, I think.
Yeah, is that what I call it? The Squishmallow characters?
Yeah.
Okay. Mermaid roller coaster ride. Again, similar idea as the other set where you just basically the same track layout, just a different scene. We are coming up to some nicer friend sets in this poster and the next one. I don't know if there's multiples. Another Squishmallow in here. A couple of mermaids as well. I guess this is a mermaids themed. What was it called? Mermaid roller coaster ride. Yeah, so that would make sense that there's mermaids in it.
Mermaids.
And there's even a shell toilet.
Oh, that's something.
Also, Heart Lake City Grand Hotel. They have brought this back. They had one years ago. I'm not sure how long ago, but 5 or 10 years ago, maybe. 1,406 pieces, $150 US. Has an elevator on the side, which is cable-driven outdoors. Looks like a wedding going off on the other side. It's a pretty big-looking model. Kind of interesting. I don't know if we've ever had a bride in Friends before.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we might have, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, some interesting possibilities in that one. And this one I really like. Cozy Autumn Fall Forest Cabin. 1,229 pieces, $109 US. It comes with a bicycle built for 2. But it's a nice looking little cabin. Kind of a corner style. A little bit of scenery outside. It's not that huge inside, but it's L-shaped.
It's L-shaped.
I don't know. Well, it's not a full cabin, obviously, but I like the look of it. I think it looks really nice.
Yeah. Kind of like it gives you a little bit of an A-frame with that pitched roof.
Yep. And on the corner, because I have seen A-frame corner style like that. So, even more Summer Lego Friends images. So, fun water park day, 278 pieces, $30. I mean, we usually get a water park set every few years. And that's one full pool.
Mm-hmm. The cat is wearing a firefighter hat or like
a chunky cat. Nature. Oh, there's another nature glamping cabin. 295 pieces to $24.99. It's another cabin set. Forest Tea Party for 116 pieces for $10. A little squirrel figure in there and a little frog. Oh, the frog's cute. And the snail makes a return. I like that frog. Wonder if Simon knows about that frog. Probably.
That frog is beaming.
Yeah. Creative Flower Shop, 377 pieces, $30. Another bicycle built for 2. Or tandem cycle, I guess would be a better way of saying it. It comes with butterfly. Pizza truck, 190 pieces, sorry, for $15. This pizza truck does not shoot pizza out of it, though. It does have the pizza oven on the back, though, so it's interesting. Guess that makes sense. If it's a pizza truck, it's going to be, it's got a personalized license plate.
What does the license plate say? Oh, pizza. Nice. Or Pizza 4.
Pizza 4, yeah. P1Z4. Sorry, I missed this one. Koala Habitat and Care Center, 521 pieces, $65. Koalas. We got Friends koala figs now. I would say 2 different styles, but okay, this guy's the same. Then there's the tan ones have different faces. It's kind of interesting. Spinning Flower and Fairy Teacup Ride. It's another amusement park ride. Hopefully it won't make you sick because it's flower based. No, I'm just joking. It's got a little photo booth. Another, oh my God, they're putting these little animal characters and everything, right? Oh, the Squishimals.
I guess we won't have a shortage of them.
No, good thing we're not. I'm not. Good thing I'm not collecting them. I think was Dana at some point interested in them. I thought he was.
Oh yeah, he's definitely interested.
Yeah, but you can buy them individually. Okay, Harry Potter sets. So we'll start off with the House Crest, 545 pieces, $50. Just showing all the different houses.
It's colorful.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it seems like every year they're doing some kind of a display piece. And then the 4 parts of the crest come off, showing you the diadems from Harry Potter, the special enchanted pieces of parts from the houses. That sort's pretty cool. Okay, next up we have Dobby the Free Elf, 379 pieces, $29.99. He comes with a book with a sock in it.
A socket.
And a little lamp and a skeleton thing. I'm not sure what that is, but that's an interesting looking skeleton. Wonder if that's some kind of potion. Oh, and it comes with optional eyes, so you can make. Oh, I forget the other guy's name. Granger? No, I starts with a G. You can make the grumpy one as well.
The grumpy one.
I forget his name. And they don't actually say it in here, unfortunately. Did they? Did I miss it? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. We have a Nocturne Alley Wizarding Shop, so there's a few more shops now for the alleys, the Gringotts Alley and the Nocturne Alley. Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Hermione Granger, Draco Malfoy, Narcissa Malfoy, Madame Pottage, Fenrir Greyback, Mr. Morgan, and Dog Patronus all come in this set. 788 pieces, $119.99. So featuring a couple of the buildings, trans green windows in this one. It's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if we've had them before, but it does show Harry coming through the Flu Network, and them spying on the goings on inside. The Patronus of the dog. Okay, Hogwarts Castle East Wing. This is the big one for the year. 2,164 pieces, $269.99. Comes with a bunch of characters: Harry, Ron, Hermione, Ginny, Draco, Lee Jordan, Millicent Bulstrode, Tom Riddle, Severus Snape, Gilderoy Lockhart, Angus Finch, Moaning Myrtle, the Bloody Baron, Mrs. Norris, and Doe Patronus. So this is like the bridge portion of the castle. What I do love is that they're building all the different sections of the castle, and you should hypothetically be able to connect them all. I'm not sure how they will all fit together, but what was that?
I said nice.
Yeah. It does come with the Phoenix, Phlox the Phoenix as well, and the snake. So it has some playability inside. So you can reenact some of the scenes from the movie. Oh, and there's some kind of a drop channel so you can slide underneath. That's cool. Oh, that's, oh no, I was going to say that's probably a minifig head we've had from Ninjago years ago. Sorry, I need a drink.
Drink.
All right. It's actually a pretty big looking set too. Oh, I forgot. Jane was reviewing some of these pictures the other day, or he was going through all the sets, and he hit some artwork. He got in there early enough to, on one of the sets, they had artwork, and you know how they usually, or they had the pictures, like the lifestyle pictures, and you know how they have the set sitting on the table?
Yeah.
There was one lifestyle picture that had no one sitting at the table. It was literally just the empty table. No person, no set, and it was in the stock images that Lego had released. And then, like, when I went to go look, it had already been removed, so it was kind of funny. But he had a laugh at that one. Hogwarts herbology plants, 817 pieces, $100. So just the different plants from the herbology greenhouses. No figures in this set, just some plants. They do have some movement to them. You can pose them in different ways. Forbidden Forest, Expectro Patronum, 286 pieces, $35. Harry Potter, Cyrus Black, Two Dementors, Stag, Patronus, all come in this. I feel like they've done this set numerous times.
Yeah.
Maybe they've done a lot of different forest sets. I don't know, but I mean, $35 to get a couple of the Dementors. I know there's a lot of people that collect them too, because there were a lot of them in the movie. They're like the stormtroopers of Harry Potter.
Collect them all.
And there is some motion here. You can kind of pose them in different places, or maybe they move with a move of a dial or something. Who knows? There's also Baby Dragon, Norbert's Hagrid's Baby Dragon, 482 pieces, $50. It's kind of cute dragon. And then last but not least, hopefully, Book Nook, Dumbledore's Office, 1,182 pieces, $129. Comes with Harry, Dumbledore, and the Phoenix Patronus.
I like the interior on this. I mean,
this one's actually good.
I'm not a Potter person. I didn't read the books, and I thought the movies were frankly slow. So, but I do like the buildings in the Harry Potter.
Yeah. This is the 25th year of Harry Potter. Wow.
Oh my word.
Yeah, not necessarily Lego, because Lego didn't produce them for a while, but it's 25 years of Harry Potter being in our world, I guess.
Wow.
So it comes with the Phlox in a sitting position too. That's a new mold for a bird. And then the blue one, the Patronus style, the transparent blue one as well. All right, yeah, this one's cool. I mean, even as a parts pack, I think it would probably be a good, tan parts pack and stuff. Okay, how we doing, Matt?
I'm here.
I know. You want to continue? An hour 52. We'll try and burn through them.
What are we looking at? How many we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, we can kill one of them right now. I wanted to just show this because it was the advent calendar, but I just wanted to show that there is a baby reindeer coming in the advent calendar this year. So awesome. We can close that one off. Now we're down to 11. I'm not going to talk about the new elementary parts. We'll talk about that next week. Please check out New Elementary. There is a list of 900 pieces that are being introduced into Bricks and Pieces on Monday, the 11th. Like I said, we'll talk about that next week maybe. And they did do a review on the Star Wars X-Wing. This piece has now been in 3 sets, has yet to be released in Lego's the shorter version of this curve in the Bricks and Pieces thing, and I'm getting annoyed because I need a few of those for a project. I'm waiting for a year because this came out in the Death Star last year.
Don't make Jess mad, Lego.
Anyways, and then they also did new parts in the May sets that just came out. Again, we can look at that next week if there's time. All right. We'll quickly scroll through Minecraft. We should be able to get through this, I think, in the next 20 minutes. We don't really...
Look, it's a bunch of square characters made out of Lego. Okay, next one.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we're just going to quickly scroll through these because we're not huge Minecraft fans. If you are, please check out the articles on Brickset. There's a skeleton, and there is an ender dragon, which has a crank on the back that'll make the wings flap. And we have I was going to say an Ewok village attack, but that's Everett, whatever that says. So another Minecraft village, which could be interesting for anybody that is a Minecraft fan of new village buildings are always probably wanted. Some bad guys attacking at the looks of it too. Okay, that's it for that one. There is also a Ninjago Legends set unveiled. So there's a couple of, so the Ninjago has got like some standard sets for the current theme, and then they have this Legends thing, which is kind of more iconic characters, I would say, from previous seasons, and they just make them into fairly big models, like detailed models, more like dust collector type models. We have a Twin Titan mechs, 707 pieces, $139.99. As it says, a couple of mechs, but very well detailed. 12 plus set. They look pretty cool. I mean, I don't know much about them. I have watched some of the earlier years of Ninjago, or Ninjago, but I don't know the references for these guys, so I apologize. They've got a lot of pictures of these. One of them has a stand, so you can kind of do an air, like a jumping pose ability thing. There's also a Battle at the Dragon's Blade, 1,016 pieces, $99, showing the skull of a dragon and a blade coming in it with a couple of, well, it's a dragon in a mech. This is, again, Legends set for 9 plus. The characters are looking pretty cool. There's also the Ultra Dragon Battle, which has a 3-headed dragon and a snake, with some figures, 2,178 pieces, $199.99.
That's kind of cool. 3-headed. Ooh.
Yeah. Got some 4 figures with it. And that's it for that. Okay, next up, the regular Summer Lego Ninjago Dragon Rising sets were announced as well. Lloyd's Dragon Mech, 81 pieces, $9.99. It's another mech. May have a new dark green piece for future tractor designs. If you want to build a dark green tractor, although it is a different style, it doesn't have the tile in the front. There's Silver and Grimtack, the Dragon Beast, 239 pieces for $20. Looks like a new skull mold here, maybe. Interesting looking set. It's got some kind of I want to say a wolf style or a lion style character. Don't know. Again, I don't know enough about these. Kai and Cole's combiner vehicles. Combiner to me means that you can transform them, or you can split them apart and put them into different pieces. We'll see. 394 pieces for $40. Yeah, okay, so they are 2-piece vehicles. You can switch the backs around. So you can have a 3-wheeled trike, or, well, 2 3-wheeled vehicles, or a 4-wheeled vehicle and a motorbike. Kind of a cool idea, I guess. It's like the Blacktron Renegade, but just in Ninjago.
More Renegade. Less Blacktron.
There you go. Fair enough. Zane's Ice Dragon Battle, 141 pieces for $40. This must be a 4+ set, because that's a low piece count for $40. Yeah, Learn to Build. Okay, it's definitely it's a 4+ set. It's funny that they don't show the front of the 4+ boxes to say that they're 4+. Wildfire Transforming Dragon Mech, 821 pieces for $90. Transforming Dragon Mech. So there's a small mech here and a dragon that turns into a robot. Okay, so it's a transformer basically for Ninjago. Looks like there's a figure sitting inside of it though, so not so much. Dragon form, robot form. Interesting. Okay, the Land Bounty. 1,241 pieces, $129.99. 6-wheeled vehicle that splits into somehow a 4-wheeled vehicle, a motorcycle, and the Land Bounty itself becomes a ship. Not sure how that's supposed to work, but there must be some unfolding that goes on to make the 4-wheeled or the motorcycle work the way it is. I don't know.
Switchcraft.
Okay, that's sorry.
It's witchcraft.
It's witchcraft. All right. Summer Lego Sonic the Hedgehog sets were revealed. There's not many of these, I don't think. I could be wrong though. Tails Tornado, 310 pieces, $30. Comes with Tails and the Egg Chaser Badnik, which I guess is this thing. The Easter egg. Anyway, not really sure much about Sonic the Hedgehog because I didn't have Sega when I was a kid. There's also Shadow Mech versus Gun Trooper, 374 pieces, $499. Comes with Shadow Gun Trooper. Gun Trooper's the robot. Shadow's the small character there, minifig. And this is one where there's a motorcycle embedded in the chest of the robot. Because it opens up and you can take the motorcycle there. My computer froze for a second there. Okay, that's it for Sonic. Speaking of Sega, there's also a Sega console revealed this week as well. Genesis console will be available June 1st. 479 pieces will cost $40. So it's a low price point. I'm guessing it's not that huge. Looks like it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Okay, 20 studs across, so it's not that big. Comes with some controllers. You can also lift the top of the Genesis off to show a picture of Sonic inside. Just to kind of show that you're playing the game. The controllers the controllers plug into the console, but they also unplug. And I think there's also the ability to change the colors of some of the parts because I guess there was 2 different console versions. But this is actually a newer piece. I don't know that I've seen this one, or have we? A quarter round that's fairly large. Slope tile. I think we've seen this in something else actually now that I'm talking about it. So, all right, Lego Speed Champions. Jaguar F-Type Project 7 and Land Rover Defender Classic was announced earlier this week, or late last week. Another oversized Speed Champion vehicle gets lifted, kind of like the G-Wagon that they had previously. But this is a Land Rover, so I guess I have to buy it. And a Jaguar as well. Price on this one has not been announced. Let's just see if there's any prices. Oh, there we go. Canadian $84.99, American $59.99. Wow. So $60 Speed Champion set. Interesting.
Testing the market. See what
There's another couple of Speed Champions announced though as well, which was the Fast and Furious Toyota Supra and the Ferrari LMP car were revealed. First off, the Toyota Supra, 292 pieces, $30 US. This comes with Brian from Fast and the Furious, as well as one of his iconic cars. There is a new piece in here for sure. I don't know what it looks like. It looks like it's like a jumper style plate, but it's got like a piece of it looks like an I-beam, honestly. But it does. Oh, maybe it does. I don't know. It almost looks like this piece is slanted a bit or angled a bit.
Is it like one of the old school struts that were on Space but in orange?
Well, possibly, but it's only 1 brick high. Like that, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a new piece. From what I can tell, there isn't any other big good angles on it that I've seen. So, but yeah, this is. I'm a fan of the show, even though it's kind of stupid these days. But I'll probably end up getting that. And let's face it, it's Speed Champion, so I'll probably get it as well. The Ferrari 499P, 329 pieces, $30. I'm kind of getting bored of the red Ferrari cars, but we'll
hey,
see.
look, it's a Ferrari in red
with lots of stickers.
Mm.
I'm only 1 Speed Champion short from the last round, so I haven't gotten the Bugatti one yet. But all right, we're down to 2 Star Wars and 2 Technics models listing. So first up, Star Wars is the 75-451 Hutt Palace Sentry Droid Showdown revealed. This is from the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie. 415 pieces. No price listed here yet, so that looks of it. Reintroduces, most notable for reintroducing the Kaizu Bounty Hunter Embo in minifig form. So there's a new figure and a new animal too. At first, I thought this was a. Do you know what the Lothcat are, or the Loth? Did you ever watch the cartoon shows? The Star Wars, the
Wars?
Rebels.
Oh yeah, I watched every episode.
Okay, the Lothcat that they had in there. I thought maybe that's what that was at first, but I don't think it is. Comes with a Grogu, I guess. Yeah, this character here.
I'm not sure.
It's more dog for more wolf looking than cat, I guess. But
it looks more threatening too.
Yeah. So that's expected to be about $50. Let me just zoom in on the. Oh, the Kerbu is the actual name of the dog, I guess, or the animal. Yeah. I don't know. I was hoping that eventually they'd create those cats in a figure or in a you know what I mean, like as a new
molded.
Character. Yeah, molded. Okay. Other Star Wars sets announced were a new helmet and an upscaled Darth Vader. So we'll talk about the helmet first because that's what they went to. 755 pieces, $69.99. This is a Remnant AT-RT driver helmet. Will it be going on Matt's wall?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I missed this announcement. I'm very excited about this. I think it's a cool looking helmet.
Yep. I don't have much to say about it because it's another. Well, it's a helmet in Star Wars. I don't collect them personally, but Matt does, so he's excited. So we're happy.
Yeah, I want the helmet series to go on infinitely and take my money.
So you want them to make more and more helmets.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, scaled up Darth Vader minifigure. So this is like the classic space figure scale, I believe. 1,028 piece set, $99.99. And it's a Vader. It looks like there's some sticker panels on it. His eyes are kind of interesting. I don't know what that is. Is that one of the shields, maybe? I don't know. Let's see if there's another image I can see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. So that's definitely a sticker. Oh, it's a sticker. Yeah, so it's some kind of shield. Oh, no. Could be that there's a tile that's... It doesn't look like one of those 2x4 tiles. I don't know what that part is. But it's definitely a sticker on there. I can see the edge of it. And looks like these are all possibly stickers too. So yeah, there's that. Okay. Is there another one? No, because that was the helmet and that guy. Okay, Summer Technic sets. Lego is expanding the collectible minifigure style boxes. These are maybe a little bit bigger, but there's the first item is Mighty Machines Series 1, which is a random pack of 8 vehicles. I have read a little bit more on this. There are, like I said, 8 vehicles. The box contains around 40 parts, some of which are new to build one of 8 mini models. The other 3 models are boring. That's the other 3 models further down are boring cars.
Yeah.
That's what it says. I was just reading the article. But are there more images? There are. Yeah, so it's like, collectible minifigure style boxes. Like I said, probably a little bit bigger. They come with a little plate or a little card that you can put on the ground to build like a road system, which is kind of interesting. And I wanted to show this just because there are some newer. Whoops, hold on. Oh, I'm going to zoom in. There are some newer pieces in here. There's like these weird handle pieces which are used for windows. You can see most of these vehicles have kind of that piece as a window frame. There's also a new scoop piece, a new bucket piece that they're also using for, buckets for the excavator and the back of the dump truck as well. So, I mean, these are pretty basic looking models.
Yeah.
But they're kind of fun as well. I could see, I mean, this is an introduction to Technic right here, right? So
start those kids on the Technic when they're little.
Yeah. And like as mentioned, there's these little road plates too, which is kind of interesting. I mean, there are just probably pieces of plastic or paper, but anyway. Okay, next. There's also, as mentioned in the article, there's also some boring cars. There's a Dodge Viper GTSR. Ferrari 488 Pizza or Pizza. I don't know how to pronounce that. My throat is really dry too, so that's not helping. And Batman Tumbler as well. Obviously, there's not a lot of details on this. So Tumbler $69.99 Canadian. Interesting that it brought me to the Canadian site. That's awesome. Usually it brings this to the American site, but $269.99, 719 pieces. This was that one, and then also there was. Oh, my mouse is frozen. I think my battery's dying on my mouse. There's also 4 more Technic sets that were announced. The last 4 sets to talk about. We'll just scroll down. So there's a Fast and Furious Mitsubishi Eclipse, 827 pieces for $64.99 US. These mid-size Technic sets don't really interest me that much. So you can say it's another boring car, but
boring.
Boring. Fast and Furious Dodge Charger, 516 or 1,516 pieces, $159.99 US. A little bit bigger scale model of Dom's Charger. The Dodge. I mean, it's a great car. Yes. And then there's also another smaller scale Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport, 771 pieces, $64.99. I almost wonder if this is a recolor of one of the other ones they've done in the past. But this is using a combination of Technic and brick as well, because these are those wedge plates that we found in Speed Champions. It's kind of interesting. Usually they don't. They're all Technic, but I guess they needed that in order to get the look proper. And last but not least, there's a Mercedes-Benz Unimog U5023 with crane, 1,189 pieces, $129.99. This set originally, when I saw it, looked a lot bigger than I thought it was, but it's not that huge of a vehicle. It is pneumatically powered. Like there are pneumatic hoses in it. I see a switch. And there's the blue cylinder to charge it. So got a couple of switches. So to control the crane and for the 2 different pistons, I guess. It does have a motor compartment in it as well, which makes sense because it's a vehicle.
It goes vroom, vroom.
It does vroom, vroom. And that's the freaking news, man.
Woo! Did it.
I think the only one you missed really was the bike. We talked about the bicycle set.
It's interesting, but can't imagine buying it. But I'm not an avid bike rider.
But for parts wise, like the wheel is 12 different sections. It's like a special piece. Yeah, it's like a 30-degree piece. It's kind of interesting, but anyways, that is the 2 hour and 13 minute. Actually, quicker than I thought. I thought we could go even longer, but
we could go longer. But
we can continue to talk if we want. There's 3 people watching. Thank you, everybody. If you've been watching this whole time, thank you very much.
It's like the Iron Man of Lego shows.
Yeah, when these new releases come out, for sure. But I think we will call it a night, just because it's already past 11 for both of us. So, and while Matt's a night owl, I'm going to go to sleep in the next hour or so myself. But so everybody, thank you for watching. I'm not sure what we'll have for sets next week, but we can always talk about the new parts being released and stuff, and some of the new elementary reviews of some of these parts and stuff as well. So
there will be 0 news because Lego dropped it all this week.
Yeah, well, June is the big month. June and July and August I guess June is the big month, and for us it's August because those sets come out in North America later. But anyways, I'm hitting the button. Thank you everybody for coming out. We'll see you next week. And have fun and keep building if you're building, or keep sorting if you're sorting, or